What's going on, everybody? John Pemba here with Fantasy Alarm. We have a huge NBA DFS slate tonight on DraftKings and FanDuel, and these are the top plays to put in your tournament lineups this evening. Starting off in the point guard position, we're going to go with Cade Cunningham of the Detroit Pistons going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. Cade's got a 30.3% usage rate and is averaging 1.33 fantasy points per minute. The Grizzlies ranked 27th in defensive efficiency this season, and he's popped for 60 fantasy points in back-to-back games. Surprisingly, this game only has a 4-point spread. I'm assuming Vegas thinks Ja Morant is returning for Memphis tonight. If we're going to get a competitive game, Cade could easily go for another 60-plus fantasy points. At the shooting guard position, we're going with Quenton Jackson of the Indiana Pacers. He's the highest rostered player on the slate. He's coming up with a monster 56 fantasy point game against the Golden State Warriors. He has a 22.7% usage rate on the floor right now, with really he and Pascal Siakam expected to lead the way tonight. It's a great value in a play you just have to plug into your lineups. At the small forward position, we're going to go at Lauri Markkanen of the Utah Jazz. Yes, Utah's on a back-to-back, and they had a blowout loss last night. Markkanen played 33 minutes in that blowout. He's got a 31.6% usage rate and is averaging 1.3 fantasy points per minute as well. He's gotten 40-plus fantasy points in all but one game this season, and now is a good matchup, actually, against a Boston Celtics front court that is still struggling to find its identity. Yes, Boston is huge favorites tonight at home here, but if Markkanen seemingly is blowout resistant, he should put up big numbers again against this bad Boston front court. At the power forward position, how do we not go with Julius Randle, another popular play here tonight? The Brooklyn Nets ranked dead last in defensive efficiency so far this season. No Anthony Edwards still for Minnesota. Randle is feasting without Edwards on the year. 28% usage rate and a 1.29 fantasy points per minute. We'll finish it off with Jalen Duren, the center for the Detroit Pistons. Got that same matchup against the Memphis Grizzlies. Duren's averaging 1.49 fantasy points per minute with a 28% usage rate. He's gone for 40-plus fantasy points in 3 of the last 4, with 2 of those games topping 50 fantasy points with double-doubles in 3 of those 4 contests. He's also got a great spot against the Memphis Grizzlies front court that, again, is certainly a bit weaker without the big bodies of Zach Edey in their lineup. Those are your top DFS plays to get in your lineups tonight for your NBA contest, everybody. Good luck. Let's go make some money.